Narcissists will do just about anything to prevent from losing a good supply forever. And if they reach the point where they realize the romantic relationship with the person just isn't working out anymore, maybe they're not getting the good supply from the person that they once got, so kind of living with the person, spending too much time with the person, having that closeness just isn't cutting it, and they can't keep the charade up anymore. Or maybe the other person's had enough and there's just no going back. They don't want to be with the narcissist anymore, and the narcissist realizes that they can't sway the person back into their good graces. Whatever it may be, if the relationship that the narcissist had with the person, if it's clear that it just can't continue, the narcissist so often, almost always, they will still try to keep the person in their sphere of influence because the way they see it, okay, maybe they won't have a close romantic relationship with that person anymore. And if they live together, maybe they won't continue to live together. The person will separate, move out, kind of go their own way. But narcissists, they so often want to keep some kind of friendship with that person. Of course, narcissists don't really have real friendships with anybody because they don't have the ability to have a give and take relationship. They don't empathize. So, they're never going to have a real friendship. But when they realize that they can't salvage anything else and all they can potentially salvage is a friendship, then they'll sell the idea to the person like, oh, can we stay friends? Or, maybe we can kind of segue our romantic relationship into something that's more amicable and friendly, and maybe we can stay in touch as friends. What the narcissist is really doing is they're setting the person up to maintain a dependency on them. Because the way the narcissist sees it, as long as somebody's given them sufficient airtime, as long as somebody's close enough to them, such that they entertain the narcissist, maybe they're still on the narcissist social media, they watch the narcissist stories, postings, etc., then all that means that the narcissist still has influence over that person because they can still influence the person by the things they say, post, etc. So when the narcissist says to you that they want to stay friends, or when narcissists try to stay in your good graces, that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to keep you into a position where they have leverage over you. Because of course they don't care about you. And of course they'll never sincerely give you anything in return. People who are friends with narcissists, once they realize that, the person is a narcissist, you soon realize that, hold on a second, this never was a friendship. It was all about the narcissist using the person for what the person could potentially offer. Narcissists only ever go into any kind of interaction or relationship if they see themselves as getting the better end of the deal. And that's exactly what they think. That's exactly how they see the friendship with you. They're going to take more from you than what they give you. And they're hoping that you're naive enough not to realize it, so you stick around. But it doesn't stop there. Narcissists, they're always trying to get a better deal for themselves. If they have a good deal today, they want an even better deal tomorrow. And if they have a better deal tomorrow, they want an even better deal the day after that. They're insatiable in that sense. You give them an inch, they'll take a mile. You give them a mile, they'll take whatever's left. So, narcissists, at the beginning, they might use you for a little bit of emotional manipulation for fun. They might use you a little bit for favors, services, the kind of thing that, naive people do for narcissists because they still see you as naive. The fact that you're accepting friendship with them shows you're naive. And if you don't think you're naive and you're accepting a friendship with a narcissist, then actually you are naive. Because wise people don't do that. So today, you're their friend. Tomorrow, you're their friend and they're using you a lot. The day after that, they're using you even more. And then before you know it, they're starting to take full control over you again. Even with friendships, they have a way of isolating those people from their peer groups. They have a way of making themselves the centerpiece of your world. And in time, they will rekindle your feelings for them because they're good at that. And if you've given them enough attention, they know how to subtly pull out your heartstrings, just the right ones, to get you to think about them in a romantic light again. In other words, you're going in for a round two, or if you've already had a round two, you're going in for round three, and so on. So, narcissists, if they've once had somebody that they felt was good supply, that really helped them get their needs met, and if they can't keep the person in that same situation because it's just not working out, maybe you just won't accept it, or maybe the narcissist just has accepted that they can't give you enough good stuff to keep you around because maybe you're coming to your senses. That's where they friend zone you and want to keep you in that zone. They don't want you to just go your own way and forget about them. They don't want you to be indifferent towards them. No, they do want to play a part in your life until you forget about anything bad they've done to you and you lower your guards. And then they start pulling you in closer and closer and closer until you're a bit too close and you don't know how to detach yourself again. So you have to realize that people who are out there just to use people, you don't really want to be their friends. There's nothing of interest in it for you. And at the end of the day, they're going to get you to want them again, to need them again, to fall for them again in some way, if not fully. They will get you to want them again so that they can then not reciprocate what you want. And then they can get the supply from watching you crumble, from watching you fall in disappointment, despair, whatever. And that's what narcissists want. Everything that they're about is setting you up for disappointment, setting you up for failure, setting you up to fall into that space of desperation. And that's why you should never entertain them once you realize what you're dealing with. Thanks for watching.